Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video, in this tarot reading, we will look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of June in the areas of love and relationships. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And I always focus on the people that watch me, that interact with me when I'm doing these readings. So the more you interact with the channel, the more these readings will resonate. So I strongly encourage you to like, share, subscribe and hype. Let me know in the comments where are you watching from, or simply say hi. And I will also have some positive affirmations in a later stage of the reading that you can put into the comments based on the meanings, the messages of the cards. Because if you write it down, they are way stronger. Okay, so we will start with your oracle card, and what we have here for you is ask and receive. So I think some of you might be in a situation where you might need to get some help. You might need to get some help from a friend, from a relative, or from the universe. But also this can be connected to a wish fulfillment. When you wish for something and you're getting that wish. So I think about it, how it is resonating in your life. If there's something that you would like to achieve, if you need any kind of help, I think this card is strongly encouraging you to not to be shy and actually ask for what you want. But also if you have questions about a certain person. Now let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is a court card. It can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is reliable, faithful, someone you can count on, especially in a long-term basis. Now this is a very slow-moving energy as well, when things are not going at the speed that you would like to see. Because this knight is very meticulous, focused on all the details. It might be that you're dealing with someone who is putting a lot of effort into their work as well, like a workaholic person. But this is also a card that can bring you long-term stability, long-term relationships, a very reliable one. Some of you might be already in one, or you might be getting towards one. The first card in your reading is the Page of Cups. Pages generally are messengers. So this is a romantic one, a dreamy one. So can be connected to your dreams, your aspirations. Some of you might be getting message exchanges with someone, romantic ones. You might be asked out for a date. Someone might tell you how they feel. This might also indicate a child or a younger person in your life. But it can also bring you a surprise, something that you're not expecting. We also have the Emperor in your reading. Now this is the card of stability, success. It can be a person who is very successful, who can have a very positive impact on your life, every area of your life. But there's one challenge with this person. They're not able to express their feelings. It doesn't mean that they don't have it. It just simply means that they're not good at it. Now, maybe some of you are wondering, is this person love me? Or does this person have any kind of feelings towards me? Well, maybe you should ask. Ask the person and they might explain, why they are not good at explaining their feelings. But again, this is a card of strategy, stability, building stability into your life. And also it can indicate action, because you have here in the center the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of like a card of inaction, planning, thinking. But then you have there this Emperor, which is encouraging you to act and not just plan. So there might be something in your love life where you're just focusing a lot on planning, and it's time for you to act. You also have the Hanged Man energy, which is a very, very stuck energy when things are not moving forward, which we kind of talked about it, right? So very important for you to kind of see your situation from a new perspective, right? Let go of things from the past, or certain things you need to let go, and surrender to divine timing, because certain things are happening when they meant to. So important for you to see your situation from a new angle, from a new perspective when the Hangman comes up, and that will help you to unstuck. Now, interestingly, you also have here the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is, I would say, the opposite of the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is very stable energy, planning. The Knight of Swords is all about doing. Let's get this done. The sooner the better. Very impulsive, acting in the heat of the moment. So some of you might be dealing with this internal energy when you're kind of trying to balance how much you're focusing on planning something, or how much you're focusing on getting done something. But also some of you might be dealing with two people, because again, knights are court cards, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The Knight of Swords is someone who says the way things are, ready for battle, get things done. It can connect to arguments, but also brings you a big change, right? There might be, some of you might be dealing with two very different personalities as well. The next card is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is a card of choices. So if those court cards represent people, well, the Seven of Cups indicate that you have a lot of options, a lot of choices to make. And some of you are very confused in terms of making this decision. Some of you are wondering, which one should I choose? Which is the best option for me? And what this card is really encouraging you to be realistic with your decision. Because with the Seven of Cups, some of you might be in a state of seeing things better than what they are. So when this card comes up, you need to kind of evaluate these options based on what is that you want to achieve, what is the kind of person you want to have in your life, and choose the one that's more in alignment with that. Some of you might be overly in love as well with this Seven of Cups. Now let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading, but before that, a quick reminder to like, share, subscribe, and hype. Also, let me know in the comments how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And you can put in those positive affirmations into your life. My wishes will be fulfilled. I'm able to ask whatever I need. I'm able to make a decision that benefits my greater good. Now, you also have the Strength card. Now, this is about facing your fears, right? Some of you might be wondering, okay, does this person love me? Does this person want to marry me? Does this person want to have children? Like, these are just examples. And some of you might be kind of dealing with this inner fear of something. But with the Strength card, you're facing them. You're able to win over those inner fears. And you're actually very brave. You're able to practically win over any kind of situation. Very important, your self-confidence as well when you have the Strength card, because that might be key for you to conquer a situation. Now you also have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is all about overthinking things, not seeing things clearly, because you're overanalyzing, right? Like day and night. You're kind of in this analysis paralysis. You're not seeing a way out of a situation. And I think this is why it's important for you to face whatever fear you have with that Strength card. I think you're going to be able to do that. But you also have this beautiful Ten of Pentacles energy, which indicates stability, reliable family, when you're starting your own family as well. It might also indicate that you're dealing with someone who is wealthier than you. But nonetheless, this is a card of happy family, stable family that you can count on. So I think you're definitely going towards that, but I think you need to ask for something and face something. Bottom of the deck, you do have the Ace of Swords. This brings you clarity. This cuts that blindfold off of your eyes, and you're going to be able to see things clearly. This is something new. This is something fresh as well. It also means that the clarity will come out that you have to deal with. I also have the sickness card. And the sickness is practically means that you're kind of suffering from something, something that it is always on your mind mentally, can be connected to that. I think there's some kind of a situation here that you are dealing with now with that hangman and the sickness. Some of you might have gone through something. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not giving any kind of advice from that perspective. But I think what's really important for you is have a more positive mindset, see things clearly, because some of you are not seeing something clearly, and ask the universe, ask the questions that you need to ask. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.